Hi everyone, my name is Kaylin. I'm on the marketing team over here at GiveSome, and here I have with me Elizabeth Mahoney, the district governor of Rotary District 5495. So we're going to start off with sort of a who, what, when, where, and why on the week of service.
Absolutely. So the week of service was a blessing that we pulled out of the pandemic, as awful as it's been. Is Rotary clubs haven't been able to serve in the same way that they traditionally had. However, they've probably done more work than they've ever done in service, in terms of working with first responders and being able to provide masks and protective equipment. And now that we're coming out the other side of the pandemic, at least with vaccines being distributed and some of the guidelines being loosened, we felt like what better way to engage our entire group of Rotarians than to bring a time together where we can all serve together and serve our communities together at the same time and include the community.
Regarding the week of service, what are you hoping some of the results will be?
So what I love about this is, as I've had the opportunity to not only travel in the communities within Arizona, but also just visit other Rotary clubs in my past history, you learn that every community has its own personality and every club has its own culture. So what might be needed right now in Kingman might be different than Lake Havasu City, might be different than Flagstaff, might be different than clearly the Navajo Nation, different than White Mountain, and then Phoenix, Glendale, Peoria, Chandler, et cetera. So what's awesome about this is our clubs get to determine what they think is the most impactful project for their community. And that is something that has been like a huge surprise and blessing, is as they've been putting their projects online and through GiveSome, through the site, and being able to see all those projects. And I'm like, have chills, because one might be homeless veterans. The other one's Prescott area. They're doing a ginormous community food drive. Another one in Chandler, they're revamping an entire school district that has just been negatively impacted with the pandemic. And so all of them, like, I'm just like, because you can tell how much thought the clubs have put into what their specific community needs. Even though we all are one big community, right? There's just little pockets of need, and definitely like the food banks are desperate. Our domestic violence shelters, they need so many supplies right now just because of what's happened during the pandemic, and their, capacity is at an all-time high and their resources are at an all-time low. So to be able to step up, I think, and meet those needs and make the impact that Rotary believes in, that's incredible.
And I'm so glad that this is all happening and that GiveSome can be here and help, again, expand the network,
Because
see all the data, all of it.
what GiveSome offers, it's so different, is a variety of things. One is you can highlight all your projects. So we have some clubs that have already put on there like their golf tournament and their, other fundraisers are doing in addition to Rotary Week of Service. Then we have projects that are global grants that are district wide. Like we have an amazing one, the Navajo Water Project. So we put that on there. We have the Rotary Vocational Fund of Arizona, which gives scholarships and grants to people who are, looking for a different career opportunity. So it might be someone getting a CNA, or, switching that career like ever so slightly, they give scholarships. We have that on there. We do a program called Crutches for Africa, where we bring in mobility devices for Kenya and for Mexico. Our high school students do this, and we send a 40-foot container every year. We have that project on there. And so we've never had the ability to collaborate in that way in one place, which is fantastic. And then the other part of that, though, is when I saw the Rotary Club of Newport Beach, whoever you are, hello. And I saw the members and I'm like, I just want to hang out with these people. Like, this is the best, because it has their profile pics.
Yes.
Right. And you actually can connect, you can connect with them, and it's not just, oh, that's nice, they do good things, and sure, Rotary, they do good things. It's, the stereotype of what Rotary is. You're actually seeing people you can relate to and connect to. And I'm like, I want all of our clubs to have this. So I'm so excited about Rotary Week of Service, but I'm equally as excited about what I think GiveSome can add in the future as the clubs start exploring and engaging more in it.
That's wonderful. I think District 5495 has been very fortunate to have you as their district governor.
You're so sweet, and thank you. And
Yeah,
here's our
thank you.
vision, Kaylin. This is our vision together. If we can have Rotary, at least in the western half of the United States, if not the whole country, how cool would it be if we had a Rotary Week of Service as, you know, as a broad project? I think that would just be amazing. So we'll start here in Arizona, and then hopefully our friends, fellow district governors and club presidents, you are invited to be a part of this every year. And we could really show, I think, people what Rotary is all about.
Wonderful. Well, we wish you the best of luck. We know it's going to go great for the first ever week of service. And thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us about it, talk to the partnership of Gibson and District 5495. And yeah, just thank you for coming on.
I appreciate it. Thank you.